development. This is an impact sport, and that's what separates us from biking, swimming, those kinds of things that don't have impact. They've got an aerobic component and an anaerobic component, but they don't have the impact. Impact in distance running is a big factor. Lots and lots of injuries occur because of impact. Lots and lots of impact needs to be absorbed on every stride. So you've got to have the ability to absorb that impact. Many times your weight, depending on your velocity, on every touchdown. Bones feel the brunt of it because bones are the most brittle. Think of the connective tissue and muscle that make up the systematic locomotive features of our body. Bone are the most brittle, thus they're the most subjected to problems. Bones harden and develop as cartilage goes through ossification. That's a hardening process. Babies are very supple and rubbery almost. But then bones, we have 206 bones in the body, half of which are in our hands and our feet. They begin to solidify, to ossify. And you need calcium in order to do that, so you got to absorb calcium. These bones typically begin to fuse in preteens, and then by age 20, once they're all fused together, there's less problems. Distance running, chronic exercise, that's distance running nearly every day. You're going through a period of training, chronic exercise. It really doesn't have any influence on how long the bone gets, but it has a big factor in how dense the bone becomes. And that bone density could last a lifetime. So in general, distance running is really good for you, but it comes with some repercussions. Now we talk about these bones sealing themselves off. Here's a 7-year-old hand compared to a 13-year-old hand. And look at the gaps in the 7-year-old where the bones are not fused. The 13-year-old still not completely fused, but a lot better, especially look in the wrist.